Ryan James. In this video, I am breaking down, I'm explaining to you the top 5 most important things you need to do, you need to learn, and you need to implement to get the girls you want in life and to keep the girls you want in life. I'm going to list off the top 5, break them down. At the end of the video, I'll share some bonus ones. Number 1, path and purpose. Number 2, demonstrate confidence. Number 3, how you talk and communicate. Number 4, remove your emotions. Number 5, look like a man. Let's jump into these and break them down. Number 1, you probably hear it all the time, path and purpose. Why do you hear it all the time? Because it's true. Your path and purpose is the most important thing you need to be focusing on constantly. You need to be improving it. You need to be setting obstacles and goals for yourself that challenge you, and that you are constantly thinking about your path and purpose and pursuing your path and purpose. Your path and purpose should be ranked so much higher than trying to pursue meeting new women, because when you are on your path and purpose and you stay on it, the women are attracted to you. You don't need to chase them. You don't need to chase them. You don't need to jump through hoops. You don't need to try to impress them. You will impress them by simply doing what you are supposed to be doing. Number 2, demonstrate confidence. Probably hear this all the time. Oh, if you want to meet more girls, just be confident. How do you start that? How do you become a confident, strong male if you don't think you are? There's a lot of things you can start doing right now to start demonstrating how confident you are and how to build confidence. If you have a hard time going and doing cold approach, going up and walking to women and introducing yourself because you've never met them before, just start talking to strangers. Just start talking to anybody who you can talk to and focus on it. Try to see if you can keep their attention, make them laugh, and have an enjoyable, engaging conversation. If you start doing this in all parts of your life, it's just going to become natural for you. It'll be the natural way that you communicate, which will be very beneficial. What else can you do to be confident? Well, there's other ones on this list, but start exercising, start eating healthier, start educating yourself. If there's something you've always wanted to learn, then do it. You live in the best time that has ever existed to get free knowledge, to learn whatever you want. You're already watching this video. Other things for being confident. Listen to your own rules. Determine your standards and don't allow other people to determine what your rules and standards in life should be. Only you can decide what you will do and what, at the same time, what you will not accept. I have a whole video on this channel. Throw it up. More things about confidence, because this is something that I hear often, which is people always say, I need to be confident, but how? Here's a very important part to building confidence and maintaining your confidence. Understand what your morals, your values, and your ethics are. Don't allow people to break them, and do not accept less for yourself. That might be the most important thing in this whole video. That might be. We have a lot of videos on our channels talking about the keys of confidence. Check them out. So next on the list, how to talk. You want to meet more women, you want to have better relationships in your life in all ways possible, then you need to pay attention of how you speak to people. Do not speak too fast. Don't try to be in a rush to tell everyone everything that you want to say. Speak slowly, pronunciate your words, and you will demonstrate that you're not scared of people thinking that what you're saying is not important. You should speak about important things, and when you do, people will treat you with respect and that what you are saying to them is important. They will make time for you. They will go out of their way to hear what you have to say. Other ways you want to talk. You want to always take responsibility for your actions and your choices. You want to own your mistakes. Good things to talk about if you're on a first date. You want to talk about your accomplishments, and specifically very recent accomplishments or upcoming accomplishments that are very likely to happen soon. You want to talk about accomplishments that you have achieved. You also want to talk about fun things. You want to keep conversations fun. You want to keep people interacted and invested in what you're saying because you're making it fun for them to hear it. Here's a bunch of things you shouldn't talk about. Do not justify, do not try to explain your choices or your actions. Don't do it. Cut it out. You also don't want to get into a habit of being someone who apologizes and says sorry for things that there's no need to apologize for. There's no need. And when you do that, and when you constantly say sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, all you're doing is devaluing that word. So if you ever do actually have to apologize, it won't hold any weight. Other things you don't want to talk about: your emotions. Don't talk about things that are described in ways of like, oh, this made me feel this way. Oh, I don't like this. Don't talk about your feelings. Do not talk about your emotions. Also, do not complain. You want to demonstrate that you are a problem solver, not someone who points a problem out. Here's a good rule of thumb that I use throughout my whole life, which is, if you're going to point out a problem, make sure that you can offer a solution. Let that just sit on your brain for a moment. Let that settle in. Okay? Other things to not talk about: past relationships. Don't even try your best to not speak about the past any more than like 2 weeks to a month. Anything older than a month, keep it in the past. You want to be focused on the future. You want to be somebody who shows excitement for their own future because you know it will be good, because you are on your path and purpose and doing the correct thing, living your life the correct way. And when people see you demonstrating yourself with this mind frame, they will be attracted to you. They will want to get to know you more. They will want to learn more about you. Next on the list, removing emotion. You need to always demonstrate yourself as being a strong, capable man. You do not want to let people see that you are acting like a female. You don't even want to do that. I worded that wrong. You just want to demonstrate that you are a high value man and that you don't allow emotion to be the way that makes you decide your choices and your decisions. You want to use practicality You want to be rational. You want to be logical. You want to use critical thinking. If you're unfamiliar with critical thinking, we did a video breaking down why critical thinking is the most important thing. Throw up a link for you. So, by removing emotions, you will demonstrate that you are somebody who will make practical, well thought out choices and decisions. And you want this. You want this. Because when you allow emotions to be what you talk about and how you decide and factor your decision making, you are demonstrating that you are thinking and in return being more like a female than a man. Men make their decisions and their choices based off of logic. Women make their decisions and choices based off of emotions. Remove emotion. It will make you stronger. And mainly what I'm saying is remove emotion from the way that you speak and the way that you allow your brain to process the choices you have to make. Last on the list was number 5, look like a man. Women are hardwired. It is female nature for women to be attracted to men who can protect them. They want to feel safe. Women want men who look like men. What's the best ways to doing this? What's the best ways? Exercise. Exercise, get a gym pass. Start going for runs. Start lifting weights. That's it. Start lifting weights. Take care of your body. You can do this by eating healthier. Don't punish yourself for some sort of short-term happiness by eating garbage food. You are what you eat. Only put high-value food into you if you want to be a high-value man. And I don't mean expensive food. I mean food that isn't pumped full of chemicals and other crap that you don't want going and running through your blood. You don't want this in you. You do not want this in your body. So don't do it. Just don't. Dress like a man. That can mean wearing darker clothes, lots of black, dark blues, dark grays, and I like to sometimes wear like a white undershirt with a dark jacket. Okay? Wear cool accessories. Wear a cool looking belt. Wear cool shoes. Accessories like sunglasses, watches, a chain. You want to show that you can present yourself, that you are the best thing that they're looking at. And why I'm saying that specifically is I advise not to plaster yourself. Don't put brand names all over yourself. Don't walk around with somebody else's logo across your head. Don't walk around with some brand name across your chest. If they're not paying you, you're literally a walking billboard for them. You are a commercial everywhere you go, and you're not getting anything for it. You're paying a price for it. And when women see you and other people in life see you, they think, oh, that guy really likes that. That guy cares a lot about that. And every brand, every company right now is trying to align themselves with some social message that you should not care about. And I don't know what the specific message is, but what I'm saying is you should not care that a brand that makes clothing, probably in China, is trying to tell you about some sort of human... You don't want to care about that a brand is trying to tell you that this group has been repressed and we support it because while we make our clothes in China, we're going to do something about it, or at least post something about it on social media. You don't want to be involved with a brand that's trying to use those type of important things as a way to make themselves not look so bad. So I highly advise, do not paint yourself with brand logos all over yourself. Here's some bonus tips for you, okay? Ask women to do you favors. This changes the dynamic. You want women to constantly be validating themselves to you, and at the same time, you do not want to have to validate yourself to a female. And that goes hand in hand with the next one, which is be a bad boy, not a nice guy. You've heard it lots of times. Nice guys finish last. You don't have to finish last. I have videos breaking these other ones down, okay? Check out the channel. Last but not least, just start doing these things. Do not wait for a better time. Don't wait for somebody to come along and hold your hand and try to guide you through this, because there's never going to be that magical knock on the door where you open it and it's like, hey, guess what? I'm here to make your life better. And if there ever is going to be, this video could be it right now. Like, take that in. This video could be the most important, most valuable thing you've maybe ever come across. And because I am successfully telling you what you need to get what you deserve in life. If you like this video, like it. Subscribe. I know you know other men that need to see this. Share it. You have an opinion. Share it in the comment section. Share it in the comment section. If you think there's important things that should have been put into the top 5, share them below. Share your stories. I read them all. That notification bell. Hit it. That way you are notified when we release valuable, important videos like this one. I'll see you in the next one. Ryan James.